Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here at Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Just getting things set up here. We're going live. It is well, I don't have to say when it is. You guys know when it is. I'm so used to recording things. I always say the same thing over and over again. All right, so first things first, whoever's in here with me, please hit that like button. Let's get YouTube to share this video with this stream with as many people as possible. Today, I got some things I want to talk about. Things that I would think they're pretty important to me, so I hope they're important to you. I want to talk to you about Bitcoin, where I think Bitcoin is going to be going. Do some technical analysis in the Bitcoins, a little bit of a slightly deep dive, but not too deep. And then I want to talk about ETH briefly, and I definitely want to talk about HEX, obviously, an ecosystem, where I see it going with PulseChain V3 imminent. That is going to be the testnet imminent, basically, at this point. And then I want to talk briefly about some AI projects I have my eyes on. Look at the charts on them very briefly. I want you guys to do your own research on those, but I do think the AI is where it's going to be the next. Like every bull run, there's like a theme, and the theme of this one, I think NFTs are going to make a comeback again. But the new thing that everybody's going to be talking about is AI intelligence, especially with the with the chat, the GPT chat, whatever chat GPT. I absolutely love playing with it. It's awesome. And that's actually going to draw people into the crypto world. I truly believe. And then there's some articles I found that were pretty interesting. I want to talk about. I want to get people a chance to come in here before I hop into the HEX, because I know that's where everybody wants to talk about. But before we do anything, I need you guys to make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to Retro Crypto YouTube channel. The more likes I get, the more that the higher chance that YouTube will spread the word around, YouTube. All right, guys. Let me say it now. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there in the crypto world with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right. While we give people a chance to come in here, right now we got 3 viewers. I want to thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you guys each hit the like. That way we get the word out there. I'm coming on a little late today. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm hoping it goes well, but anything can happen. All right. All right, let's jump right on in here. Right here we have crypto bubbles. I love crypto bubbles, and as you can see, Hex is doing really good. It's up 6.8% earlier today. I think I saw it go as high as like 16%. It was phenomenal. Market right now, Bitcoin's at 23,185. It's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Ethereum, actually, I think Bitcoin's settling in where it should have if it wasn't for Sam Bankman-Fried and his little girlfriend, Caroline Ellison. Thanks, guys. Ethereum's at 1,611. BNB coin, which I want to have an article I want to show you guys. That's at $302. XRP is at 37 cents. Cardano's at 35.3. What a fire sale that is. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy. But that is an awesome deal for Cardano. I hope you guys are dollar cost averaging if you don't already have a decent portion of Cardano. I think they're going to be doing big things. HEX, nobody understands why HEX does so well what it does, but it does. Even BitBoy on that little article or whatever you want to call it that was on Twitter the other day, BitBoy admitting that HEX is just, he doesn't understand why it does so well, but it just does as a DeFi product. And hey, I'll take it. I call that a winner. I'm also happy with Richard Hart changing his style. His twits. Why do I always say that? His tweets are always about business, and I think that's a good thing. I love it. And PulseChain is right around the corner. Everybody knows it. Polygon said $1.21, but that's enough of that. All right, so we have 5 viewers in here right now, which is awesome. Let's look at the likes. We have 5 viewers and 1 like. Come on, guys. Come on. I got 1 like. I know you guys can give me at least, at minimum, I don't know, 4 more likes. Get me up to 5 likes, guys. But if you don't feel like it, I understand. Subscribe. That'll make me even happier. All right. but more than likely, you guys have already subscribed, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. You have no idea how hard it is to build a channel on YouTube, and it doesn't really pay like it used to. It doesn't pay anything, in my opinion, at this point. But I still like doing it. I like spreading the word, and I find it quite enjoyable. All right, and it keeps me on my toes. You know, you got to always keep growing. You got to build your knowledge. You guys have taught me so much up to now. It's amazing. Yeah. All right. If any questions, comments, projects you want me to cover, please don't be shy. Just hit me up in here in the comments, and we'll look them up. Like I said, I logged on late today. I logged on late, so it is what it is. I'm going live late. All right, guys. So let's dive right on here. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. See here. Bitcoin right now, we have this on a 4-hour chart. I've been liking this 4-hour chart lately. Now for Bitcoin. Now there is a blood diamond here. Now this is the Fu Manchu on TradingView. It's free, just so you know. And I spiced it up with a Ichimoku that's in here in the background. It looks loud, but it tells a lot. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin first, and then we'll build from there. How does that sound, guys? Now, nobody's chatting. Nobody has nothing to say. So if you have anything to say, please chat away. All right. I love it when you guys are chatting. I love chatting back with you. Actually, you guys have taught me some things, projects that I missed, didn't even know existed. It was kind of cool. All right. So let's take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to start this off at February 25th. And you'll see we had a downward wick there. Then we went all these green wicks, and then we went bearish continuation. Then we had a short signal. That short signal signals that little X you see in there. I don't know if you guys can see that clearly. There's a little X in there, and then there's a blood diamond that went off. Now this kind of freaked me off. Freaked me out a little bit today, but it wasn't too significant. But the blood diamonds usually indicate a significant pullback. And as you can see, the blood diamond went off with a sell signal, and there was a pullback. Now, that's on a 4-hour chart. Now, the Ichimoku up here in the back. Now, Ichimoku predicts 4 days in advance when you have it on a 4-hour chart, and you'll see that it is predicting Bitcoin to be bearish for the next 4 days. Now, down here, you'll see I have the market cipher chart, and the Fu Manchu cipher chart, and you'll see we've just opened up a sell signal in this channel, and we're just starting down that channel there. The volume is yellow, which is down. The cash flow is down, and the momentum is down. So yeah, Bitcoin's definitely in a little bit of a pullback right now, but it looks like it's struggling, and it's kind of hard to say which way it's going to go. Now it looks like if we drop down to the 2-hour chart, there might no positive energy on the 2-hour chart. The 1-hour chart. 1-hour chart has a little bit of positive, but like I said, the 1-hour chart is very volatile, so you want to be careful when you're using a 1-hour chart. The RSI on the 1-hour chart does have it swinging around, which is a good sign. The 4-hour chart has the RSI as being it has Bitcoin as being oversold. Now, if we jump backwards and we go to the daily chart has Bitcoin being, the RSI has it neutral territory. And the daily chart, I'm going to say the daily chart currently has Bitcoin being bearish, not significantly bearish, but it is bearish right now. As you can see that the momentum, there was a confirmation that there is a pullback on the momentum in Bitcoin. The cash flow is still positive on the daily, but you can see we're riding down through a bearish channel, a sell signal right along this channel here. The volume's down. Cash flow is still good in the overall crypto market, which is a good thing. Now, the Ichimoku still has it predicted to continue being bullish. Now, on the daily chart, this goes all the way out through March 27th. So no worries, guys. Bitcoin is still bullish. Just it's a little bit of a pullback. Nothing wrong with that. You know, it's healthy. Because now the problem is what I'm looking at is the Cipher A chart here has a change from previous trend that fired off on February 16th. Then you see all these bullish continuations up here. But then you have a bearish, then you have a short signal, and then you do have a pullback. But the trend did not change. And I didn't. No, it's still bullish. It's still bullish, but it's definitely experiencing a pullback. And I'm a little bit more confident because of the Ichimoku. But yeah, that's where Bitcoin stands right now. It's in one of those weird ranges where nobody really knows what it's going to do. And it's been there for quite some time now. Because if you jump over here to this chart, where's that one I drew? Right here. This is that wedge I drew a few videos back. And as you can see, Bitcoin is still bouncing around in that wedge. It's kind of amazing. Now, it does look like it wants to break through. It's almost there, but it hasn't quite done it yet. And it's bouncing around that wedge, and it cannot get past this resistance level at 25,532. But it is starting to look like it's going to break down before it breaks north. But only time will tell. All right. Now, I bet you're wondering why you're talking about Bitcoin so much when that hex was a theme on my thumbnail. Why? Because you got to understand what the total crypto market is doing. A lot of people just want to worry about one project and not worry about everything that affects that project. There's a lot that comes into play, and yeah, there's just a lot that comes into play there. Now let's take a look over here at ETH very quickly. Ethereum is, let's see, this is on a 1 hour chart, which is new. Good. Let's start this off with the 4 hour chart. And Ethereum is currently bearish. It's going to be bearish for the next 4 days. It did fire off with a blood diamond today, also with a sell signal, which is significant for pullbacks. And you'll also see a sell signal here, and it's riding. It's just started the channel. Okay, the momentum is down, the volume is down, the cash flow is down for Ethereum. The RSI is indicating it's being oversold. All right, now if we jump down to the 2 hour chart, it looks like it does get a little brighter for Ethereum, but right now it's definitely in the middle of a significant pullback. All right, so it looks like it might be, but if you go down to the 1 hour chart, you'll see, I believe that it should be turning around because when is it? It should be already. All right, I hate when it does this too because you drop down to the 30-minute. I guarantee there's going to be a green wick. There it is. All right, so that's where it's turned around. As you can see over here on the side, is up like 0.38%. But that I don't like going that low on the charts because it's very volatile. Stick around a 4 hour range and you're safe. Anything under 4 hours, that's really for trader territory. And if you're trading, more power to you. Make that money. But be careful. Make sure you use your stop losses. All right. But right now, Ethereum's definitely, I would consider it bearish, at least for right now. It's trying to pull back, but right now it's bearish territory as far as I'm concerned. All right, let's go ahead. Let's talk some hex. Now, I love how this works. The second I say the word hex and I talk about it for like X number of minutes, you're going to see the people start coming in here all of a sudden. And I swear that the YouTube algorithm listens to my voice and then it starts to share whatever I'm saying. I don't understand how it works, but it works that way. For you guys that's in here, if you haven't hit the like button, please hit that like button. The more likes I get, the more that YouTube will share this live stream. And we want to talk about any other projects or something I might be missing. Chat away. Nobody's chatting. You guys are pretty darn quiet today. But I am glad the three of you that are here, you're here. Thank you. For real. From the bottom of my heart. All right. Let's see. Richard Hart tweeted, great PulseChain.com news. Devs beat the bug and got stage 9 to complete in Pulse Aragon. This means it's likely that the remaining metadata generating stages will complete as well. All clients are testing well now, and the tooling is being prepared for testnet v3 launch. All right, so it's about to rock on, guys. It's just around the corner. Now, on February 27th, he did a screenshot of when they knew that that bug was dead. And of course, this means googly gosh to me, but I think it's awesome. There's no bling bling, there's no hoochie mamas, no Gucci bags or whatever he's buying, or hats and watches, just straight data. I love it. Thank you, Richard. All right, so of course, once Richard did that, you saw Hex take off. So right now it's on a daily chart. So well, Hex has been really building up since January 5th, to be 100% honest. Since January 5th, Hex has gone up by 303.95%, which is awesome. I've actually been taking profits along the way. Why am I taking profits? I just take like little shavings off the top. But why am I doing that? Because I'm very heavily hedged in HEX still, and I like to be diversified more than I am. And I also invested in PulseChain. I sacrificed a lot. towards PulseChain for the advancement of freedom of speech. All right, I did not invest. All right, so as you can see here, the fear and greed indicator is currently saying that HEX is still in the fear territory, and the MACD for HEX is definitely in the bearish territory, slightly, nothing significant. Now, this is on a daily chart, okay? Now, if we jump over here, you'll see that HEX has been in a rising wedge, I would say, for, well, since January. Definitely in this rising wedge without a question since January 31st. So the entire month of February, HEX has been rising, which is absolutely phenomenal. That's just awesome news, in my opinion. Keep it coming, right? Now it's coming up against some pretty significant resistance right here, and it will break through eventually. It just hasn't broken through yet, right here, and that will be at 0.069. But I'm what I'm thinking is going to happen is HEX is going to break through there once PulseChain. Well, it's probably going to break through it before then, but we're going to see a significant run up once PulseChain V3 is released. Now, I think it may end up being buy the news, sell the event scenario, which is like crypto tradition. But you just gotta kind of. I'm gonna shave off the top. I'm gonna continue to shave off the top. But you gotta have your own system and you gotta stick with it. And right now, after not taking profits on the last bull run, I've learned my lesson about taking profits. You gotta take profits. All right. It's not saying that you're not loyal to the project anymore. You're just looking out for yourself. Take profits. All right. You always take profits. All right. Now, let's jump over here. Now, we're going to do a deep dive. We're going to start this off with the daily chart. Now, remember, this is that Fu Manchu on TradingView. It's free, and I have a video on how to read it. And I have a video on how to, I did it like it's like 2 weeks ago. And I also have a video on how to set it up, adding the Ichimoku to it. It's a little loud, but it tells me a lot at a glance. I hope you guys approve of it. Now, this is on a daily chart for HEX. And on the daily chart, you'll see, like I said, on January 5th, roughly, it just took off. And we've been moving in the right direction ever since, okay? Now, let me remove this from here. I don't need that. We've been moving in a positive direction ever since January 5th. Now, currently we had a bullish continuation fire off on February 22nd, and then we had two bullish continuations on the 28th and March 1st. Or yes, it's March 1st. Okay, which is not March 1st for me, but it's March 1st for somebody. Happy March 1st. All right, so cheesy. All right, now the upper resistance point, like I said, was at basically 7 cents, and it's this little dotted lines up here. Why is this in there? Let me remove that. Now the Ichimoku is predicting that HEX is going to remain bullish moving into the future. Now it's on a daily, so we're talking out the March 26th, well into the spring. That is, I believe that's the spring. When does spring start? It starts in March, right? Mid-March? If not, whatever. It should get warm where I'm at on the East Coast. All right. Now, with this chart, I'm going to pull this chart back because I had the VRVP on here also. And the VRVP it'll set the supports and the resistance, depending on how much of the chart you want to show. And I just want to show it from where it takes off on January 5th, which is rightfully January 4th is fine. So the lower support levels that must hold for HEX, or you'll see a significant drop off with the chart at that point, is at 0.017. The upper resistance, like I said, is at 7 cents basically. Now, if we put this on a 4-hour chart, it will change things up a little bit for us. Now, the 4-hour chart is telling me that in the near future, the next 4 days, HEX will do a bit of a pullback, okay, which is nothing to panic about. Nothing at all, actually. It will do a pullback right here. Now we see that there's a bullish continuation. I'm a change from previous trend that fired off on the 26th, and then a long signal, and then a bullish continuation, then a bearish continuation, then some bullish continuations. We're currently in the middle of the bullish continuations with the 4-hour chart, which is a good thing. But the Ichimoku is actually predicting a little bit of a pullback, and then HEX to continue to go bullish. So we'll have to see if Ichimoku is going to get this right or wrong. Now, the Fu Manchu Cipher B chart is predicting for HEX to, it's not predicting, it's doing it. It has a long signal here, and we're riding that channel very strong, very aggressively. That is a good thing, by the way, guys. That's very positive for HEX. The momentum's up, the volume's up, the cash flow's up. RSI has HEX as being overbought right now. So it may not be a good time to buy HEX. Make sure you guys don't get sucked in, don't get too overly confident, you know what I mean, or feel like you're missing a boat. Chase nothing. If I could tell you anything, chase nothing. That's when you're going to end up losing out. That's what I've learned. Now, what I'm going to do over here, if you give me 2 seconds, guys, I want to check something over here. I want to make sure that I got my keywords right. I feel like there's not enough people in here. And now they're okay. Okay, cancel that. Sorry about that. Just want to make sure. I only got 3 of you, and I feel like I should have more. Did you guys all hit the like button? Make sure you get to hit the like button. I only got 4 likes. I think it's just because I'm on so late. It's almost 9 o'clock, so it is what it is. All right. I ain't going to cry about it. All right, so let's jump forward here. Now we're going to look at the moving averages for HEX. Now what you have here is you have the 20-day moving average, the 50-day moving, the 20-day moving average, which is purple, and then you have the 50-day moving average, which is green, and then you have the 100-day, which is orange, and then you have the 200-day, which is the color red. Now, what we're looking at here is HEX on a daily chart. Now, this is the less of the, what I would say, volatile charts. And you're going to see HEX currently with the 20-day chart. It looks great. The daily chart looks great. 20 days way up here. The 50-day crossed over the 200-day. The 100-day is creeping up to the 200-day. That the chart's looking very, very healthy, guys. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart with the moving averages, it's looking healthy-ish. It's not perfect, but it's looking okay. You'll see that HEX has crossed over the 50-day. Now the 20-day just crossed back over the 50-day, which is a good thing. That's definitely a bullish sign there. Here's the 100, and there is the 200-day right down here. So yeah, HEX is looking okay with the moving averages. It's not the greatest. We've seen much better in the past, but it is looking okay. All right. Now let's jump over here with the exponential moving averages with the 4-hour chart, and you're going to see that HEX currently is looking quite bullish. There's no other word to use. With exponential moving average, HEX is moving bullish, is looking very good, and that's on the daily chart. Extremely healthy. 4-hour charts bullish, and I see the 2-hour charts bullish. 2-hour charts bullish too. Actually, it gets no better than that. All right, sorry, I got really thirsty, folks. All right, so going from there to the next one. All right, so I'm talking to myself. That's all good. Let's keep this stream going. I won't go on so late. And as usual, I don't give any notice. All right, so I wanted to talk about Zen. Now, Zen, far as I'm concerned, I follow the project. I like the project, but I don't really talk too much about it anymore because until it finds its bottom, it's just going to keep dropping. And eventually, when it finds that bottom, that's when I'm going to get excited about it. But I'm not going to get excited about Zen until it gets that bottom. And right now, this is just the Zen on Ethereum. And as you can see, we're continuously are still dropping. And Jack Levin said that it could hit 0. And I'm in the business of not questioning the devs. You know what I mean, guys? I don't question the devs. All right. Now, I feel like there might be something else going on Twitter. So I'm going to jump back here and make sure I'm not missing anything. Is there anything spicy going on right now? Nah, it's just late in the evening. It's all good. All right, so let's just jump over here and let's talk about these AIs that I keep bringing up. I don't want to talk about that one. So yeah, okay, over here I have 5 AIs that I really like. I have HEX, which is Singularity NET. I really think you guys should look into that one. I have The Graft, which is GRT, and then I have the Singularity DAO, and then I have Fetch USD, and then I have Ocean protocol, which is the Otis, if I'm not mistaken, because that name I know very well from like I don't know, when I got into crypto 2017, 2018. So I truly think that if you guys have not started to educate yourself or started to look into these projects, I think you're going to be doing yourself a disservice, and I think you're going to regret it. Um, AI, artificial intelligence, is going to be a major player, I think, in this next bull run, and I think it's essential that you position yourself so that you can take advantage of it. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this chart up on a very basic chart, just because I don't want to do technical analysis on these charts. I just want to tell you where these charts are today, if that makes sense to you. So let's start with Ocean Protocol. Now, all of these are like in the top 20. So if you go to, which I should have shown you this prior to, if you go to Crypto Slate, you're going to find these projects, and these projects are going to be, if you do a search on like coins and then what is it, sectors, and then you go to AI right there. If you go there, you'll see that these I have ones for the ones I liked out of the top 20, basically. I picked like 5 of them. And what it is that what I want to show you is I just want to have the date when it started tracking it here on TradingView, at least, which can be annoying, as anybody in crypto knows how that works. But all right, so here we go. So this is September of 2022. Here's Ocean Protocol. You can see that their baseline for this is going to be at 0.11 cents, and they are currently trading at puppy power. Here we go. They're currently trading right here, which is, it's not bad. Now you want to be careful because we don't chase anything. So you want to purchase something when it is. What's up, Willie Belong? The Hex gang ain't in here today. It's pretty quiet. I think I came on too late. Ocean. So like, look at that Ocean Protocol here. The AI. What you want to do is what I'm going to do. What I suggest is I'm going to run a FIB retracement. Like, I'm a little bit more aggressive than I necessarily want somebody to be that doesn't really understand what they're doing. Oh, wow. According to the FIB retracement, which is at the 61.8, this one, Ocean Protocol, is at the perfect point, according to the Fibonacci retracement. So anybody who knows anything about crypto knows I'm right on this one. Ocean Protocol is definitely a perfect point right now, according to the Fibonacci retracement. I was going to wait till tomorrow, but I might have to go do it tonight to pick this one up. The next one is FETCH. So let's check out FETCH. Now, FETCH here, we're going to, you know how I like to do this, and then we'll go backtrack it a little bit so we get a good view. All right, so FETCH right here, put a vertical line. All right, so that starts tracking at July 28th of 2021. And we'll see that it took off around December 3rd of 2022, and it's currently at the horizontal line. It's currently at about 44 cents. So if we do a FIB retracement, because it's on a downward angle. Actually, let's do it from the top. I should have did it the other way on the other one. I gotta backtrack that. So we're gonna do a FIB retracement because I didn't want to short it. All right, yeah, I may have got the other one wrong. The FIB retracement is at 27 cents. So this one, just keep an eye on it. I probably wouldn't jump on it just yet, but definitely want to keep an eye on FETCH. Maybe wait for it to do a pullback. Now I'm gonna jump backwards briefly here because I missed something, and I kind of feel stupid, but I don't want to lead people the wrong way. The 100 should have been down here. So might have been overly excited there. Yep, I was. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Ocean Protocol is actually at 0.29 cents. Sorry about that. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, you're never too late for anything. And if anything, you're early, Willie Belong. You're early. Remember that. I think you dropped out on me. But yeah, you're never too late for anything in crypto. I'm a strong believer in that. Because that's all everybody ever says, and then they miss out. All right, so now Singularity DAO, I think, is actually a pretty cool project. I think it's worth you guys doing a little bit of research on. We'll just map this one out very quickly, give you an idea how long it's been around. So vertical line. Oh, why did it do it like that? Huh? The date should have came up. Okay. Doesn't want to give me a there. That date is. Oh, there it goes. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, let me remove that. All right. So back to July 26th on 21. And we looks like, let's go ahead and put a horizontal line right here. You see it bottomed out at 0.17 cents. This fib might look good, actually. This fib retracement might be a good one, actually. Let's see. Take it down from the bottom up to the top. Yes, this one is not quite at the 61.8, but I consider that close enough that, yes, I definitely want to get a taste of this one. Graph Protocol. This one's been around for a while. Actually, I remember this one during a previous bull. I remember it got released on Coinbase. And then I brought some and I waited and I waited and it didn't do anything, so I sold it. All right, December 22nd, 2020. Start getting tracked here. We'll see that it bottomed out. I see bottomed out right here at 0.052. Now, if we do a Fibonacci retracement from its bottom point to where it is currently, it should be looking okay. And it's not the greatest. No. Everything's over just by a hair, but like I feel comfortable, but I definitely use the fib because sometimes it's way too far off and it means I'm chasing, which makes me uncomfortable. All right. And Ajax. Now, I already talked about Ajax on a previous video. I would do it again. This one really took off recently. I know that this fib's going to be way off. Let's do a fib on this one. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's like 20% over the ideal point to get it. But Ajax is one of my favorites, by the way, guys. All right. Now, something else I wanted to talk about briefly was Hedera. I love Hedera, HBAR. Do not sleep on this project. Feels weird doing a live stream talking to myself. HBAR, it is what it is. I'm not, how can you say it with my live streams? I'm not consistent enough, right? And I know it. But HBAR, so that's HBAR is an open source public ledger for enterprises, powering native Web3 ecosystems, institutional applications for the next generation of Web3. HBAR is going to be a serious, look at this. HBAR is going to be a serious player, guys. Do not sleep on this. I mean, there are names in here that we all know. What? Appreciate you do, man. First time, but I subscribed and I'll be back. I'm still learning charts hacks for the win, buddy. Man, I really appreciate that. Thank you. That is a motivator. Wow. Thanks a lot for that tip. That is huge. You actually made my day. Hear me? Put a big star. Thank you. All right. Thanks, man. Work, Gail. But HBAR, this is huge, guys. You definitely want to keep a eye out on this one. Look at the names that HBAR is involved with. And I don't think a lot of people are really giving credence to, because you got to remember, this next bull run is going to be all about adoption. Adoption. And people aren't going to sell for like false hope anymore. They want to see adoption. All right. And what are you doing? What does your product actually do? HBAR, I'm just going to beat it. It's too much to explain. I'm not the best at doing deep dives. Screw it. I'm just talking to the world right now. So let's do it. It said no messages in the chat, but I'm here laughing out loud. I'm hip to HBAR. Sweet. All right. Hedera is a decentralized open source proof of stake public ledger that utilizes the ledgerless Hashgraph, that's too big a word, Byzantine fault tolerance Hashgraph consensus algorithm. It is governed by collusion resistant decentralized council of leading enterprise, universities, and Web3 projects from around the world. Hedera performance optimized Ethereum virtual machine EVM smart contracts, along with its easy-to-use native tokenization and consistent service APIs, enable developers to create real-time Web3 applications and ecosystems that will drive the future of the internet. Hedera is built differently from other blockchains. It has high throughput with fast finality, low predictable fees, fair transactions, ordering, and consistent timestamps, and a robust code base that secures scalability and reliability at every layer of its network infrastructure. Hedera is governed responsibly by the world's leading organizations to ensure that the network is collusion resistant. Oh my God, this is going. I hope people are paying attention, or at least they watch this video later. It said no messages, but in chat. But I'm here. Laugh out loud. I'm hip to HBAR. Yeah, HBAR is sweet. Um, Now let's go ahead and do some charting with HBAR here. And again, oh, I got somebody else in here. Wow, there's two people. All right, so let's do a charting of HBAR, because this project I'm on a beating people's head. I got to start talking about it every video, because I'm definitely dollar cost averaging. I don't have enough of it, and I know I don't have enough of it, but I plan to have enough before the bull market kicks off. And the bull market, nobody knows when it's going to kick off. So let's do a quick overview of HBAR, and let's see if it's a good time to buy in. We're going to come in here. We're going to put the market cipher up. We're going to look at this a little bit deeper. All right, so here's HBAR. We're going to look at this with the daily chart. We're not worried about the short-term ranges. We're just worried about long-term with HBAR. So right now, HBAR is definitely within a bullish run. It is experiencing a little bit of a pullback. It fired off. All this is bullish right here. It fired off with a short signal on February 23rd, and it did experience a pullback. Now the Ichimoku is coming back against that, saying that it should continue to be bullish out until March 26th. Now, looking at the Fu Manchu Cipher B chart, we are in the middle of a downward channel, and the momentum has been confirmed to been lowered from here to here, and it's dropping now. The momentum's down, channels definitely within a channel. The volume's down, but the cash flow is pretty good. The RSI is indicating at HBAR is being oversold right now, which tells me that it may be a good buy. So don't discount what you're seeing. The RSI, when it's oversold, that's actually good news, because you should be buying things when it's red, not green. All right. Now let's take a look at here with this chart here. I just want to look at the basic chart for HBAR on a daily, and we're going to draw out a little bit of a plan here, get an idea of what we're dealing with. Now, first things first, here's HBAR as of January 4th, 2021. That way you just get an idea of what it did. Nice little run up there. Went all the way up to what, 57 cents. Currently sitting at almost 7 cents. And that was before it was really offering anything. Keep that in mind. Now, it bottomed out at 0.035 cents. And currently, if we did a fib retracement from right here upward, it is a little bit slightly north of the 61.8, which will be right here. But I would say that's pretty dang close. HBAR is a great buy. Let's see here. My buddy that is that into XRP hella bullish on HBAR. Oh, my buddy that is in XRP is hella bullish on HBAR as well, and it is still pretty damn cheap. What you say? Can we look at the chart? Yep, we're doing it now. Thank you for chatting. I was all alone in here. All right, so yeah, if you're looking at the chart for HBAR, it is I'm gonna make this bigger so you can see it, hopefully. And you should be able to see that. I mean, if you want, you should wait till it tries to pull back to right here, because the 61.8 is the ideal point to pick it up. But to me, it's close enough. Now, if I was way off range, I wouldn't do it. But to me, 61.8 is supposed to be the golden spot. Some people like the 50% spot, but for what it's worth, just support 10,000 HBAR for $700. Yeah, I need to pick up some more. I'm probably going to buy $500 worth today, actually. Well, between today and tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. It's getting late. But I definitely need more HBAR and I need more AI projects. Locked and loaded. Hell yeah. And since you're in here, so I don't want you to miss my next video. Another project that I think is huge. I was going to wait and do this on another video, but you're in here, Willie. Belong. ERGO. You definitely want to keep an eye out on ERGO. I don't know if you know about Cardano, but Charles Hoskinson, the co-founder of Cardano, is huge on ERGO. It's actually his favorite project next to Cardano, which says a lot for a project that has an ecosystem as big as Cardano's ecosystem. So Ergo is currently sitting at now. I actually literally bought $750 of Ergo today. Yeah, Ergo's it's a sleeping giant. I'm telling you, Ergo. Yep, ERGO. Here, let's pull this chart up here with the neutral one first. And I already charted it out. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so Ergo was around doing a bull run. All right, just to let you guys know, and it did a little run up. It ran all the way up. Let's see. This is July 18th, 2021. Man, that was a great time to be alive, except for COVID. Was COVID? Yeah, COVID. It ran all the way up here. Wait, was COVID in 2021, Laura?
Started 2020.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah. All right, so COVID. All right, anyway, sorry guys. It ran all the way up here. It got up to like $20, or just shy of $20, and then it's pulled back like everything else, and it's back 90. And I did this earlier. It's back 91.54% from its current value at $1.62. Now, this project was being predicted to make it to $70 the next bull run during the previous bull run. Just to give you an idea. Um, this one is a sleeping giant. Nobody's really talking about it unless they're in the Cardano community, the Cardano ecosystem. Now, it's not even on that many exchanges. I believe it's currently, I got mine on KuCoin. But I just want you guys just to don't go out and do anything, but put this in your watch list and be like, that's right. Retro Crypto said Ergo was going to do something big. And when it happens, you'll heard the name before and you'll be ready. But I'm thinking that this baby is next bull run. I'm thinking I'm gonna see a $40 run out of this, but anything's possible. Um, but yeah. Any other projects you guys want me to go over? Running dry. um, let's see here. I don't know if I'm not into this Shiba Inu really. I actually sold some today that I brought. I don't know why I brought it. I sold some today and put it towards Ergo actually. But Shiba Inu is experiencing Shiba Inu investors transfers tokens to exchanges, possibly foreshadowing a price drop. A crypto wallet holding a large number of SHIB tokens is moving funds to exchanges with historical data suggesting a decline in prices in the short term if the holder were to sell tokens. So if you're a SHIB holder, keep this in mind. Um, do you know about ILV? ILV. I know aluminum. I know that one. ILV. I know that one. I know that. Il. Ilu. I hate my. Hold on. I'll pull that one up right now. ILV. Pull where we can trust it. Binance US should be all right. That's il yeah, alluvium. Alluvium, yes. I am familiar with it. I don't follow it closely. I don't know much about it at all, actually. What is that a layer one blockchain? Refresh my memory, Willie. I'll pull it up over here real quick. I know the name. Uh, oh, gaming. Okay. Oh, I do have this. I have a chart, and this was one of the ones of gaming projects that I was following, and it's actually I had gotten rid of a lot of them, but I can't remember where that chart was. It's an older chart. Portfolio, old portfolio, gaming visited. Yeah, this is one of the ones out because what I did was I was like what I did during like 6 months ago, maybe more. I went through a bunch of projects and I started watching them because I really do think that gaming is going to be huge during the next bull run. And that was on here. It didn't make my final cut though, but maybe I need to add it back. Maybe I need to add it back. So because you always want to stay on top, try to. I see it's going to game. Yes, it's a game coming out. GameFi with staking. Okay. All right. So maybe I need to start watching it. So let's go ahead and chart this out, and I see what this baby's doing. All right. So it bottomed out here at $38.40. All right. And it bottomed out roughly around January 4th, 2023. And since then, it's taken off to $80. With a very long-winded uptrend here. Wow, very, very good uptrend. And this is the daily chart. Now the daily chart gives the 4-hour chart is more. I will do the 4-hour chart. So there we go. All right. So we got a very good uptrend going on there. Very strong uptrend. I don't want to chase it though. That's the only thing I hate about situations like this. I hate chasing projects. I just got to kind of keep it in mind. Let's do a fib on it very quickly. It's not bad. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this one. I kind of missed this one. I wish I knew about it a little bit sooner or thought about it sooner. That's a good one though. Yeah, and I do think gaming is definitely, like I said, adoption. What are you doing? What are you bringing to the table? Like, as soon as I see this, I mean, it's gaming. It's got a use. Play now. You know what I mean? It goes without saying. Yeah, I might have to watch this one. Any other projects you guys want me to chart out real quick? So how long have I been here? 50 minutes? Yeah, it's about time. All-time high? Okay. Let's see. Problem is, some of these charts, they don't go back as far. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Now, that was like the all-time high. That looks like a spike, though. Just one day is spiked up there. No, never mind. 130. That was doing the. No, it wasn't either. Interesting. Very interesting. And you got to remember, though, the when it says all-time high, you got to remember that like, what how many tokens did he have? So I mean, depending on how many tokens, at $80 is a great deal. I mean, something about some projects has trillions of tokens. But anyway, pull back to $60 would be ideal, but any entry under $100 is good. Let's see here. Pull back to $60 would be, well, oh, that would be beautiful. I'd be happy if the pullback was at 65.50. 65.50, I say go for it without a question. 65.50. All right. Well, I'm gonna start wrapping this one up. That's a little bit later than I thought it was. Everybody's gotta get ready for work tomorrow on the East Coast. All right. Willie B. Long, I want to thank you for the encouragement. I want to thank you for the tip. Willie B. Long was kind enough to give me let me show it again. Where is that? A tip. I just want to thank you again, Willie B. Long, for the bottom of my heart. It means a lot to me. Um, if you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please take a moment and subscribe. It 18. All right, I'm going to do more charting. I'm not going to clear this out. $1,800. Huh. Yeah, really appreciate it. Make sure you guys subscribe. You hit the like button, and until next time, stay crypto. And Willie B. Long 33 again. Thank you for that blessing. All right. Until next time, guys. Peace out.